Good afternoon. Welcome to today's episode of Let's Talk with Abby. I'm so excited to be talking to you today again. My name is Abigail Taiwo and I'm officially welcoming you to Let's Talk with Abby. The last time we talked about self-identity, and today we'll be looking at a topic I consider very interesting: self-esteem. Ta-da! Right. Okay, just so you know, this is Let's Talk with Abby, and it's from Abby's World Empowerment Foundation. Please, if you have not subscribed, ensure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Share it, watch it, like it, comment. Most importantly, please click the subscribe button. All right, thank you. I can see you subscribing. Thank you so much. Let's talk with Abby. Self-esteem. I'm sure you're wondering why self-esteem. Let's do a recap. Self-identity. I'm sure by now you've identified yourself. You know what self-identity is, and if you haven't, do well to go watch last episode of self-identity. Now, self-esteem. When we talk about self-esteem, this is coming from a put together of your relationship, your thoughts, your opinion, your ideologies, your religion, your societal background, status, and all. Those are all of the things that contribute to the kind of self-esteem that you have. Let me ask you, how would you rate yourself? Do you even know the kinds of self-esteem that we have, or you just think, okay, I have self-esteem? It's not enough for you to just have self-esteem. You need to know, are you actually overly high self-esteemed, or you're lowly self-esteemed? Or better still, is your self-esteem balanced? Let's find out in this episode of Let's Talk with Abby. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Right, welcome back to Let's Talk with Abby. Once again, my name is Abigail Taiwo, and today we're looking at self-esteem. So let's dive right in. Self-esteem. You see, just like I said earlier, when we talk about self-esteem, it's put together your relationship, your ideology, your opinions, and how you carry yourself. You know, when you identify yourself, there's a feeling you have about yourself. There's a way you think. There's a way you project yourself. And all of this will contribute to how you carry yourself, whether it's going to be overly or low or balanced. Now, today we're not going to be exhausting the whole three because I wouldn't want to be boring you or keeping you so glued. But today we're going to be focusing on the overly high self-esteem. And then, if time permits us, we'll move further to the low self-esteem. I'm sure you're enjoying it already and you're looking out for so many points that you want to learn from this. Yes, I have my pen and paper here too. Alright, that was just an announcement. Now, when we say overly high self-esteem, what do we mean? You see, I'm sure you've met some people that they think so highly of themselves. They look down on people. They feel so arrogant. Oh, everything about them is, oh, come on. Do you know who I am? Do you know what I can do? Oh, come on, no, I can't do this. This is too. I'm not saying that it's not good to have an identity about yourself or not to be confident about yourself. It's very, very good. But if at every point in time, you have to always make people feel so less of themselves when they're around you, then you need to watch it. If at every point in time you're feeling superior to everyone around you and you don't even give audience to people, then I'm sorry to break this to you. You have an overly high self-esteem. Is it good? No, it's not. What should you do? First of all, before you can diagnose that you have an overly high self-esteem, you need to have noticed certain things about yourself. Now you should ask yourself certain questions like, am I overreacting? You can ask people questions. Oh, please, can you give me feedback about myself? How would you rate me? Now, I'm not saying that you need to consider people's opinion to conclude about your personality, about how you carry yourself, because of course exposure affects all of these things. But out of the multitude of counsel, out of the mouth of 2-3 witnesses, the truth is usually established. So in as much as people's opinion should not wholesomely define your level of self-esteem, it is also important to put that in check. Now, self-esteem is important. So you see, people with overly high self-esteem, there are so many things that you look out for. But in the course of this video, I'll just be mentioning 3 of the factors to look out for in overly high self-esteem people. Now, we'll be looking at sense of entitlement. You see, people with overly high self-esteem have this common sense of entitlement. Oh, they feel entitled to everything there is. Oh, that thing, oh, come on, I should get it. Oh, this, come on, I should get it. In fact, when they need things from you, they don't even come with the attitude of, I want to ask, courtesy. They just feel entitled to it. They're like, okay, come on. He's my dad. You should make provision for it. He's my brother. I can just ask him anything. She's my sister. Come on. She should give me this. Oh, my sister is rich. Money is my money. I can ask her for money anytime. And even if she gives me money that is not what I want, oh, come on. I will complain or find a way to let her know that, come on, I cannot take that. That kind of person is overly high self-esteem. It could be 2 ways though. We'll look at it in the other aspect. Now, self-entitlement is very bad. It's a very bad mentality that a person with such disease needs to fizzle out. So you need to check yourself. Am I always feeling entitled to people's things, even when I know that this thing is not mine? Do I feel that, it should be mine, it should be mine, it should be mine, as long as I know this person then? Or for example, now let me use this example. I have a friend that provides a service and I need that services. So I should not feel because this person is my friend, I will walk up to the person and say, oh, hey, I want to do this, come and do this for me. I should know that this person is providing these services. So the normal thing I should do is to call my friend, hey, what's up? You know what? I want to do this thing. Let's see, I'd really love that you help me do it. Can I know what the process will be like? Now, let me leave it at the discretion of that friend to tell me, oh, don't worry, don't bother, I'll do it for you free, or just give me this token, or this is what it will cost you. I'm not supposed to be feeling entitled. I mean, of course, it's a service. People get paid for their services. So when we say feeling of entitlement, it's when you're feeling entitled to people's things, people's properties, people's needs, as though, they're yours. That's a very, very bad way of thinking. Now, another thing that people with overly high self-esteem do, another factor to look out for, is they always overlook their flaws. Right, you heard that. When you find yourself always overlooking your flaws, always giving excuses rather than owning up to your flaws, then I'm pleased to tell you that you're overly high self-esteem and you need to check it. I'll give an example. So let's say that, for example, I'm making this video and I probably have made some mistakes, and then somebody is pointing out to me, oh, ma'am, Abby, or Abby this, Abby that, and the person is saying, do you know you actually made a mistake? And then instead of me to say, oh, thank you so much, I'll check it, and then I'll be more intentional in the next video. And then if I'm to react as an overly self-esteem person, I'll say, oh, really? Are you sure there's a mistake? Oh, you know what? Maybe it's just maybe it was when I was editing it, or maybe oh really? I don't know. I really, if I have to start making excuses to overlook my flaws and not accepting that flaw, then I need to really check myself. So in as much as, of course, it's not every feedback that you should take so dear, but you must always accept your flaws, especially very visible flaws. So when you find it difficult to accept your flaws, when you find yourself always overlooking your flaws, then you should check it, because you know that you are overly high self-esteem. Now, another thing that overly high self-esteem people do is the fact that they tend to criticize every other person. They tend to criticize every other person. Oh, they don't see any good thing in what other people do. They always find fault. They always find fault. You see, if you feel that you are so overrated and nobody can do any other thing better than you, oh, then you need to check yourself. So if you find yourself always feeling superior, if you find yourself always overlooking your flaws, you never accept that you make mistakes. You never think there's anything wrong with whatever it is that you're doing. You find yourself always criticizing people. You criticize a lot, but you never accept flaws. You feel so superior, and yet you never think anybody is good enough. Then you need to check yourself. I hope that you've been able to pick out some points. I would like to really pause and allow you to reflect on what we have talked about today. Overly high self-esteem. And in the next episode, we will be looking at the low self-esteem, what things to look out for, how to adjust a low self-esteem, and then subsequently we'll be looking at balanced self-esteem. I hope that you really enjoyed this episode, and of course I am sure that I took all your feedbacks all in good faith, and I do really hope that you enjoyed this episode. The sound, the production, we're getting better, and I'm pleased that you're sharing your feedbacks. Till I come your way the next time. Love you so much. This is Abigail Taiwo, and remember, it is Let's Talk with Abby. Have you subscribed yet? Please do well to subscribe. Share this video, watch it, like it. See you next time.